GTB Africa, live from Abuja. CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, arriving to our new destination, moving from the Chief of Army Staff down to our new office. Chief of Defense Staff is taking over, entering his office as Chief of Army Staff, retire back to his base.
As I take over as the Chief of Defense Staff, I wish to reaffirm my total commitment to the defense and security of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The nature of threats confronting our nation, ranging from terrorism, insurgency, and banditry, to emerging cyber, aerial, and maritime security threats, require us to be ever vigilant, innovative, and united. My leadership will therefore be guided by the principles of professionalism, jointness, discipline, innovation, and accountability. We shall build on the achievements of my predecessor by strengthening synergy among the services and defense agencies. We shall also enhance intelligence-driven operations and deepen collaboration with other security and law enforcement agencies. Our objective, which is to restore and sustain peace, stability, and national cohesion in every part of our dear country, remains uncontestable. Equally important is the welfare of our officers and men, which remains central to operational effectiveness. Under my leadership, the Defense Headquarters will continue to advocate for improved welfare, housing, medical support, and training opportunities for personnel and their families. We shall also invest in the moral and psychological well-being of our troops, ensuring that the sacrifices are recognized and rewarded. We will prioritize capacity building, research, and technological innovation to enhance our operational efficiency and strategic foresight. In doing so, we shall leverage the resources and intellect available across our defense institutions, as well as partnerships with local and international stakeholders. To our gallant soldiers, ratings, airmen, and airwomen, you remain the pride and backbone of our armed forces. I urge you to continue to uphold the highest standards of discipline, loyalty, and professionalism. Remember that every action you take reflects not just on your service, but on the armed forces and indeed the entire nation. To the retired senior officers and veterans present, well, members of what 38 corps are already old. To the retired senior officers and veterans present, your enduring support and wisdom remain invaluable to the continued progress of our military. We shall continue to count on your guidance as we chart new paths in national defense and security management. Finally, I call on all Nigerians to continue to support the armed forces. The fight to safeguard our nation is a collective responsibility, and we draw strength from the trust and cooperation of the people we serve. I wish to start by expressing my utmost gratitude to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, for considering me worthy to take charge of the affairs of the Armed Forces of Nigeria after transiting from command of the Nigerian Army. Today, I take up this call to higher duty with complete awareness of the weight of the task ahead. Let me extend my appreciation to my predecessor, General Christopher Gwabi Musa, officer of the Order of the Federal Republic, who is today formally handing over the reins of leadership of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. So your tenure as Chief of the Defense Staff was marked by commitment and a clear vision for an armed forces that is professional, adaptive, and people-oriented. Your leadership during critical phases of our national security challenges brought about remarkable improvement in joint operations, interagency collaboration, and the welfare of our personnel. On behalf of the officers, men and women of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, I thank you for your selfless service to our nation and wish you continued success and fulfillment in your future endeavors. And I pledge my absolute loyalty to our nation, Nigeria, and to Mr. President. I promise to lead with integrity, courage, and fairness, and together we shall uphold the proud traditions of Nigerian armed forces and advance the cause of peace, security, and national unity. Thank you all, and may God bless the armed forces of Nigeria and the federal government of Nigeria.